Would you believe this smoky pot of jollof rice was made without adding a single drop of oil? Sounds impossible, right? Let's be honest, we've all dished up something like this before. It looks good, it feels comforting, but sometimes it's actually more than our body needs. Now, this is a game changer. Still jollof, still satisfying. If you have ever wondered how to enjoy your favorite meals and still lose weight, and you're in the right place, in this video, I'll show you how I made this delicious jollof without sabotaging my goals. For our jollof base, we're using a ratio of more peppers than tomatoes, and this gives our jollof that rich red color. So we're using long peppers, one red bell pepper, tomatoes, scotch bonnet, onions, garlic, and for our choice of protein, we have chicken legs and golden seller basmati rice. We are also using broccoli as our choice of vegetable today. First things first, let's get our chicken cooking because we need that stock for our jollof. Because what's jollof rice without chicken stock? We are going to season our chicken with some fresh thyme, some onions, crushed garlic, curry powder, some salt, paprika, mixed herbs, and some bouillon cubes. You can use the dry herbs if you have any. Add a little bit of water. And don't forget to add your rosemary. Cover this up and let this simmer on low heat while we prep our jollof base. We are going to roast the peppers in the air fryer till they are nice and charred to give them that authentic smoky flavor. It is also a good way to reduce the amount of moisture and liquid in the tomato base. We're going to deseed the peppers because we don't want the bitter taste of the seeds in our pepper mix. We are going to be adding half a teaspoon of oil to the garlic so it doesn't burn while it's roasting. Back to our chicken, it's simmering nicely and we're going to stir this up together until it's completely mixed, and then we would increase the heat and let it cook properly. Now our chicken is ready, and if you can look on the side, you can see the oil that this chicken has produced alone from the boiling. Our chicken is done. I don't want it to sit too long in the liquid, which is why I'm going to get the chicken out of the stock. Don't forget to take your herbs out of the stock. I tried to get the garlic out, but it just wasn't working, so I ended up having to strain the liquid into another pot. Now our pepper mix is nice and charred, and we're going to put this in the blender. Blend it up without any liquid. You don't have to blend it very smooth. We can just give it a rough chop. Now this is where it gets exciting. We are going to put that pepper mix into the stock, and you can go in with some tomato puree. This is completely optional. You don't have to put it. And then we're going to mix this all up together and let this cook on low heat. While that is cooking, we are going to air fry our chicken until they're nice and golden. Now you have to stir this from time to time so it doesn't burn. We are going to go in with some onions and give this a stir and let this cook further down. We've got our spices here, which is salt, bouillon cube, curry, thyme, and paprika. We're going to have our rice washed in cold water, ready to go in. I noticed the stew was a bit much, so I took some of it out before I went in with the rice and I mixed it all up together. Let's not forget our bay leaves, because is it even jollof rice without bay leaves? We're going to leave this to simmer on for a bit, and now the liquid has gone down a bit. We are going to cover this with foil and let this cook on steam. Jollof rice cooks better with steam, so you're going to cook it on very low heat until the rice is cooked. If you don't cook it on a low heat, it's going to burn without your rice being properly cooked. Now, while that is cooking, we are going to get our broccoli ready. You can actually use any vegetable of your choice. It's just a personal preference and what I had available. We are going to be blanching our broccoli with hot water. We would leave it in for 2 to 3 minutes, and then we would sieve this out and run it under the cold tap to stop the cooking process before we go ahead to stir fry it. In a pan, going with a bit of oil and our broccoli, season with some salt, garlic powder, and chili flakes. And that's it. Our broccoli is ready. By this time, our rice is cooked. Mind you, this took about 30 to 40 minutes to cook through on low heat, so you have to be really patient. We're going to slice in some onions and tomatoes. And a bit of that stew we took out initially. Our jollof is coming together nicely. So we're just going to cover this up for a few more minutes. And don't forget to take out your bay leaves, guys. We're going to cover this up for a few more minutes to let the vegetables cook in the heat of the jollof. Now it is properly ready. I want you to know that carbs are not the enemy and oil isn't either. You can enjoy any food you want. You just have to be wise with your portions. So yeah, that's how I make my jollof. It's flavorful, family friendly, and weight loss friendly too. Remember, it's not about cutting everything out, it's about making small changes that still taste good. Let me know if you'll be trying out this recipe, and if you enjoy this form of content, let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.